The objective of this video is to continue our review of factoring. Again, we should look to see if we can find a greatest common factor. Well, I see that it looks like we can pull a 2 out of here. There is not an x here, and so we cannot pull out an x. The greatest common factor in this case is a 2. Now, we need to see what is left on the inside when we pull out the 2. What needs to go here so that 2 times this gives me 2x squared? That must be an x squared, because 2 times x squared is 2x squared. We bring down the plus. What needs to go here so that 2 times this gives me 10x? That must be 5x, because 2 times 5x is 10x. We bring down the plus sign. What needs to go here so that 2 times this gives me 12? That has to be a 6, because 2 times 6 is 12. We have pulled out the greatest common factor, but we're not done factoring completely. This is a trinomial that can be broken into a product of 2 binomials. I bring down the greatest common factor, and I'm going to write the beginnings of 2 binomials. What should go here and here so that we get an x squared? That must be an x and an x. Next, I look at this sign. This sign tells me a lot. Because this is positive, that means that these 2 signs have to be the same. To be the same could mean that they're both pluses, or it could mean that they're both minuses. To decide which, you look at this. Since that's a plus, it means that these must both be pluses. This tells us that they're the same. This tells us which the same. Now, what are 2 numbers that when we multiply them will give us a 6? There's a couple of possibilities. It could be a 6 and a 1, or it could be a 2 and a 3. I'm going to try a 2 and a 3 and then check. A 2 and a 3. Here's how we check. We can multiply the outsides together, multiply the insides together, and then add them up. We want it to add up to be a 5x. Let's check. X times 3 is 3x. 2 times x is 2x. 3x plus 2x is 5x. That shows that we've done it correctly. And this is the completely factored form of the original trinomial.